Alright, we're back. I should have filmed, or I guess I could have filmed this morning on a weight cardio too. But, at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, your commute is a lot shorter. It's a lot shorter. Now, it's busy. I actually was like halfway on the drive already when I decided to pop on the video, but I feel like the commute's still long enough that I can get a decent little video in, and I wouldn't mind sitting in the car either. But yeah, I mean, here we are on my second trip to the gym today. This is pretty typical for me on Saturdays. I don't work, just because it's not that I am like worried about hitting my calories for the end of the week or anything like that. It's just I like having the double cardio sessions, one in the morning and then one after my lift, just so that I can feel moderately active, I guess. I don't know, like, just compared to the pace of my regular day, Saturday kind of feels like a rest day, even with the gym trips and everything. And that's not a bad thing. I feel like when I'm lifting 6 times a week, having a little extra rest is good for sure. But I don't know, man. I love it. I'm used to working out a lot, and I just love having the energy and ambition when I do. So yeah, hopefully I'm playing that same tune when I start bulking here in a couple months. But we don't need to talk about that yet, unless people for some reason want bulking tips. I feel like bulking is pretty simple. I mean, it's literally just like the inverse of cutting, I guess, except you don't actually have to eat that much to see legitimate progress in the bulk. Like on a cut, you need to eat like 400 to 600 calories less than your maintenance to get like a good like 1 to 2 pounds a week down. But you're not trying to grow as fast as you are trying to lose, because your body can only put on muscle so fast, especially if you have a lot of muscle already. It can only put on muscle so fast. But yeah, I'm looking forward to when the bulk starts, because for the first couple months, honestly, maybe month and a half, but my guess it'll be 2 to 3 months, just eating when I'm hungry and then still working out hard 5 to 6 times a week, but probably 6 though, because like I say, I mean, I just love it. But working out that much hard, and I'll actually be progressing on my lifts again. That is something that kind of sucks about cutting, is my weight doesn't really go up, except for on like movements that like body weight is a factor. Like I think I'm doing weighted pull-ups and weighted dips now with more weight than at the top of my bulk, but that makes sense because I was 40 pounds more, so it makes sense that I can maybe add a 45-pound plate to my stack of plates when I'm doing weighted dips or weighted pull-ups or whatever. But yeah, besides that, I mean, it'll be nice to like, hey, I can actually get a good respectable bench press again, because it is a little bit humbling when it's like, yeah, I've been working out hard for, I don't know, 5 years, 3 in the gym really hard, I don't know, but yeah, I guess almost 4 years hard in the gym, and I'm only throwing up like 245 right now. I mean, for reps, but still, like, I feel like I should be benching more, you know. But anyway, I'm wearing another Temu shirt today. I don't know. I kind of like the button up because then I can have something on underneath that I can pop it off. But it's just not as hot as the hoodie because I feel like having just like a tight t-shirt and then a like hoodie over top, it's just too much fluctuation. But that's just me. I mean, everybody dresses different. Everyone has their own preference for that. I did get some compression shirts on a really good deal. I've never been like a compression shirt guy. I feel like that's like a trend for, there's always like that kid at school that wore like a compression shirt because he like is like skinny enough to have abs or whatever. But I don't know, we'll see how I like the compression shirt in the gym because that's kind of the whole purpose, right? It's like a keep you warm during your workout, and that's just something that I feel like I kind of struggle with in the winter, especially at Vasa, like this gym, because they got the fans running, AC running, or not necessarily AC, but the heat's not very hot, and they got the fans blowing. I mean, I get cold in there if I just have like a t-shirt on and I'm not like actively in the middle of a set. That has changed though. I remember when I first really hitting the gym hard, it would have been May of 22, because before that I worked out at home. Yeah, holy crap, man, 4 years coming up, right? 3 years in the commercial gym. Anyway, I just remember like being drenched in like a t-shirt. I mean, it was like warm, you know, it was warm outside, but it's like 75 degrees in the gym, and it's like I'm just like dripping with sweat, and people are looking at me like, holy crap, dude, this guy's going hard. But now I feel like I don't sweat as much, but the pump is crazy. Like I get way more vascular in the gym, which is something that's frankly pretty new to me. I've never been like a vascular guy. Having a vein pop out was always like, oh, I got like a singular vein coming out, and now like I don't even recognize my forearms when I look down at them during a workout, which is cool, but I wouldn't take it over being stronger. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like vascularity is like one of those things that is like, I mean, cool, but who cares, you know? But yeah, cut's been going good though. I have this recipe that I've been making this week that I kind of made up a little bit, kind of got some inspiration in the cesspool that is Instagram Reels right now. I don't know if it's because my algorithm is just bad or if they're all just that bad, but I feel like any food, fitness related content is like cutting board, steak, eggs, avocado, some blueberries in there, because they gotta have their mixed up meal. But it's like, dude, stop being weird, okay? The plate is not gonna take away your testosterone. I mean, the freaking biggest bodybuilders of all time all laid on plates like normal people, okay? Like, I mean, I'm not an expert on everybody who's ever won the Mr. Olympia, whatever. I'm just saying that I feel like social media drives people to do some things that are just a little too over the top for me. Like, have you ever just tried, you know, maybe the basics, get really good at those, and then see where you get from there, and then you can start maybe experimenting? I just feel like people kind of jump the gun with that, which, you know, it's fair. Everybody gets impatient. I get impatient. And sidetracked too, because I was going to tell you all about So I found that if I mix my egg whites into my protein shake, it just has a little bit, just enough thickness that, like, with the eggs, banana, protein powder, and right now I'm using almond milk. I miss regular milk, but once you're done making the shake, you can't really tell the difference, especially if you're using banana, because banana is like super strong flavor. But anyway, you mix those together, fry it in a pan, you got a pretty decent protein pancake. I mean, it's not gonna be thick. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you like thick pancakes, not gonna be thick. You're gonna need to add flour or yeast or something to like make it thicker. But it's like basically a little bit thicker than a crepe, which I like crepes way more. Throw some Greek yogurt on top. You got a pretty bomb pancake. And Walmart has sugar-free, low-calorie syrup that's like 5 calories a serving. Like, pretty good option. So I had that a couple times this week. That definitely helped me to stay committed to my cut, because I feel like, especially for the first 60 days, and then about like day 90, I was like, yeah, like I feel good in the deficit. I feel good. Like, I feel like I'm losing weight, but it feels good. But you just kind of reach a point, like, once you're under 10% body fat, where your body's like, I'd love to be full, to be honest. And you're just like, I agree, you know, it'd be really nice to be full. And so when you find a meal like that, like the protein pancakes or whatever, that actually helps you to feel full and meet your goals, pretty awesome. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good feeling. I've also just been like spamming vegetables. I love broccoli, asparagus. I mean, turns out if you're hungry, for one, and for two, if you put seasoning on any vegetable and cook it till it's golden brown, it's gonna be good. Fun fact. Same thing you do with meat and everything else. If you cook vegetables that way, it's gonna be good too. So I've been doing that, and it definitely helps. But I can't help but feel like there's a factor in there that my body knows that I have less to draw from for energy, and so naturally everything tastes a little bit better because I'm more hungry. Even though, like, this cut is different than any other like weight loss kind of thing I've done before, because I haven't really cut out sugar that much. Like, yeah, I don't eat that much sugar because I'm tracking my calories pretty heavy, but I still have like a handful of chocolate chips every day, every couple days, you know. I still, like, if someone's gonna give me so much sugar, I'm not gonna say no. I mean, I'll plan for plan my day around it after, but like, yeah, I'm fine to eat some protein shake tonight if you're gonna get, instead of cooking up some of my meat, because the protein shake's just a little bit better ratio. Like, I'm fine with doing that if you're gonna give me a treat, you know, because I got 1,800 calories to play with, and I don't know. Some people, they feel like they need to be really strict on it, which is not gonna happen. But I feel like once you've been doing it for a while, it's like, it's okay to have a treat. And something else I've learned too is that, honestly, you're not gonna get that off track in one day. Like, if I had a day, maybe this week, or last week was a good example. I didn't track, but it was like at that Jazz game I was talking about, and we were in the box, and I probably had 2, maybe 3,000 calories just in that box, and I had like probably 800 calories before that. So I was kind of prepping for it, but not really, because I didn't know what to expect. It could have just been like snacks or something. But no, it was good, and they had a lot of meat. They had some pulled pork nachos, and I love nachos, love pulled pork, so I was there to eat. And honestly, like, long story short, you can have a cheat day. I mean, I've never been a big fan of cheat days just because I hate the word cheat. I hate the idea of cheating yourself, because I feel like once you cheat yourself, there's just no limit to the downhill slide that you're going to go on, because your honesty with yourself is like the foundation of your success. But no, it's okay to like take a break from your cut once a week, you know? I wouldn't recommend, the one thing I wouldn't recommend though is, at least if you're gonna have like a cheat day or whatever, at least lock in the next day, you know? Like, never miss twice, because I feel like it's exponential, you know? Sorry, my hand is doing that. Yeah, it's exponential. Like, if you have one cheat day, pretty marginal change. I mean, yeah, it's going to show in your weekly totals. You're going to lose less weight, for sure. That nobody's arguing that, but you can still bounce back, especially if you're floating 600 calories below. You're going to be all right. But I don't know, there's just something about like missing 2 days in a row that you like all of a sudden, whoa, starting to ramp up a trend. 3 days, I mean, 3 days of eating in a surplus will throw off a month's worth of work in a cut. At least so I've been told. You know, I've been pretty good about not slipping up this time. But also, I mean, to be fair, I've lost weight before, obviously, and I guess there were no circumstances where I set an end date for any of those times, but those times still did end eventually, just because I let myself slip out. So anyway, this short little car talk has now turned into like a full-length video, but you know, I'm glad it's because I had stuff to talk about. So yeah, I mean, let me know if you guys are enjoying these videos. I've actually enjoyed them a lot, just because it's nice to kind of save some music for when I actually get to the gym, and be intentional about the songs and stuff that I pick, just so that I can really get dialed in. But yeah, plan for today, legs, second time this week. I'm really just gonna focus on abductors, calves, like kind of the stuff I didn't really hit that much earlier this week, because kind of hurt my knee playing flag football today. It's pretty fun, but like literally first play of the game, some dude just like, I mean, I don't really know how to describe it, other than I was just running a route and he like jumped in front of me and stopped. And he's a big guy, and my knee definitely felt that. So I wasn't planning on doing any heavy hack squat today, but that will not happen. There will be no 6-plate on each side Bulgarian split squat hack squats this week, at least again. Those may or may not have happened earlier this week, but they won't happen again today. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a rest from that. So yeah, and then obviously cardio after, because I'm already there. Might as well shave a couple hundred calories, if that's even real. I don't know. I just like the way it makes me feel, to be honest. And if I'm gonna play on my phone, might as well be productive playing on my phone. So yeah, anyway, peace out.